Board Sports, it's your boy RJ Cash. Click that like, hit subscribe. College hoops, we're off to a hot start this season. Last night in college football, 3-0 in the CFP. Also had the Bears in the NFL, our teasers. NBA, one win, one push. Kings +5 push. Rockets money line got home. We've been on absolute fire. Go to breaktheboardsports.com. Sign up for your package. Get the plays through the rest of the year. Going to hop into first here college hoops. UConn at DePaul. Now, first true road game for UConn. They're ranked number 5 in the country. Solo Ball and company is just absolutely phenomenal. Hurley's band is back again. This UConn team poised for another Final Four run. DePaul been sneakingly good. Right now, the line sets 15. UConn laying 15 at DePaul. 137.5 is your total. 88% ticket count. 85% of the handle going to the over 137.5. 12% ticket count, 15% of the handle going to the under. Now, as far as the sides shake out, 91% of tickets and 88% of the money is laying the 15 with UConn. Everybody loves the Huskies. Not a lot of DePaul love. Only 12% of ticket count and 12% of the handle on DePaul. Now, UConn comes in 11-1 straight up, 4-7-1 against the number. I misspoke. This will be their second true road game. First in conference road game. So 1-0 on true road games for UConn. Now, DePaul comes in 8-4, 7-5 ATS. Remember, we gave them out about a week or so ago. We were catching 19.5. We got under the number. They were at St. John, so we covered that. DePaul 6-2 at home this year. Now, both matchups last year, UConn won by 11 and won by 13. So not a lot of resistance there from DePaul. UConn comes into this averaging 73.7 points per game, as to where DePaul averaging 80.8 points per game. UConn's defense on the road, 67 points per game. DePaul giving up 65.7 points per game. Now, UConn 3-7 ATS their last 10. So they win a lot of games, but the spreads are so big. UConn not covering a lot. 7-game win streak now against DePaul. They've won 10 straight, 5-1 ATS. And UConn is 15-5 their last 20 road games. When you look at this Big East, they've went to the under 5 straight times. Now, DePaul, 6-2 their last 8, 4-1 their last 5 at home. But DePaul, when you take it over their last 18 games, the Blue Demons have did really good covering numbers. They're 12-6 ATS over their last 18 games, and they're 6-0 ATS their last 6 in the Big East. Also, as an underdog, DePaul, their last 10 games, they're 8-2 ATS over their last 10. So DePaul has been playing really good from an ATS standpoint. Right now, UConn laying 15. Now, they're getting all the love, 90% of bets, 90% of money, and they should. UConn is absolutely fantastic. But give me the DePaul Blue Demons here, plus 15. I just think that's way too many points. We just rattled off 6-0 ATS versus the SEC, 12-6 ATS over the last 18. So they've really hung in there. I like DePaul. Maybe a little hairy. You might have to backdoor this late. But DePaul plus 15, going to get to the window. That's an official play. Gonzaga and Oregon, neutral site game in Portland, Oregon. Right now, your line for this set's Gonzaga's laying 12.5. 158.5 is the total. Now, 63% ticket count equaling 27% of the handle going to the over. 37% ticket count equaling 73% of the handle going under. As far as that 12.5 spread, 75% of bets is equaling 50% of the handle on Gonzaga. Only 25% of ticket count, but still equaling 50% of the handle. So this clearly pros versus Joes. All your average Joes at 75% tickets, 50% of the money. That's your public. 25%, 50% handle. That is 100%. The Oregon backers are your professional bettors. Gonzaga comes into this 11-1 straight up, 8-3-1 ATS, 1-0 on the road. Gonzaga's lost its only true road game, 6-5, 2-9 ATS. Now, these two teams haven't played since 2019. Gonzaga right now, they come into this the 11th best scoring offense in the country, 92.4 points per game. That's going to be a problem for Oregon. They're only averaging 77.6. So they're already behind the 8 ball, about 15 points per game. Gonzaga's only given up 66.3 points per game. Another problem for Oregon. They're giving up 73.6. So they're going to have their work cut out for them here. Gonzaga 11-3-1 ATS over their last 15, 11-1 straight up over their last 12. But against Big Ten conference opponents, Gonzaga 3-8-1 ATS over their last 12 games. But when Gonzaga's in the role of the favorite, they've embraced it over their last 14. Gonzaga is 10-3-1 ATS their last 14 games. As to where flip over to Oregon, 2-9 against the spread their last 11, 2-5 straight up their last 7, 7-1 though their last 8 versus the West Coast Conference. But those games aren't against Gonzaga and those games aren't against St. Mary's. So Oregon also in the role of the dog. Struggle here, guys. 1-5 ATS over their last 6. I know the game's in Portland, Oregon. I know Oregon's going to get a lot of pub because Gonzaga's laying 12.5. It's a big number. But when I look at this, Gonzaga is really hard to step in front of. However, I would side with the pros on this. It's either going to be Oregon plus 12.5 or nothing. For me, it's going to be nothing. I will play DePaul plus 15. That is a 100% surefire play in pocket. But Oregon not going to be able to get to the window, I don't think. If the line moves, now this game is later in the day. If the line moves, I might be able to lean with it, rock with it. But the lean is definitely Oregon plus 12.5, but no play in pocket for full transparency. RJ Cash, Break the Board Sports, where we give you stats, trends, and information to help you become a better handicapper. Whether you fade or follow, I hope you win your bets. God bless and happy handicapping.